Tonight, we visit the home of the reigning champions who feature the reigning MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Thunder, hosting the Warriors on ABC. Great to have you with us tonight as we welcome you inside Studio J in Atlanta for NBA Tip-Off presented by Lilly. Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Chief O'Neal. How we doing? How we doing this evening?
That's a good night.
Yeah.
Got a little Warriors, Thunder. Got Alabama, Auburn.
North Carolina, Duke.
Yes.
There's a lot going on
yes,
here.
North Carolina Duke. Subtle.
Yeah, it is. It is very subtle.
North Carolina Duke.
That ain't subtle.
A little subtle. Oh, Kenny, North Carolina Duke. You know how we do, baby. Come on, baby. You know
Give me some chuck bucks. I need some chuck bucks.
All right, let's.
How we do.
Let's get down to it, boys and girls. With injuries to Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, Golden State hasn't won consecutive games since January. But they have a chance to do that tonight against an OKC team dealing with injuries of their own. Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Alex Caruso, Isaiah Hartenstein, all out. But SGA is there, and the Thunder have a chance to be the first team since the Warriors in their prime to post 50 wins in their first 65 games in consecutive seasons. All of that information PJ Carlesimo was planning to use on tonight's broadcast. PJ joins us from OKC. Coach, it's great to see you. Always is. How are you doing tonight?
Good evening. I'm doing well. Good evening, gentlemen and Charles.
Yep, there you go. It starts early. Before I throw my first question at you, I do want to tell you how much I enjoyed the throwback night on NBC the other night. Great stuff with you and the Czar and Bob Costas.
I told Sam Flood it hurt me to say he had a great idea, and they really pulled it off. We loved it. It was a great night.
No, it was a great watch. So, look, you've coached both of these franchises in the course of your life, and I just want you to put yourself in Steve Kerr's shoes right now. When you're coaching a team that's missing two players like Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry, where do you go? What do you do? What do you figure out?
I told him when he came in to sit down and talk with us, I said, Steve, it's been a pretty smooth, uneventful year for you so far. Try and get one of them healthy for sure. Get the Curry family there. That would make a big difference. And, you know, I think people are sleeping on him. Nobody wants to play for sure against OKC or San Antonio, but Golden State's already beaten San Antonio twice in San Antonio, and last year Houston had a great regular season, and Golden State took care of them. So I just think if they can get healthy, they are a team that I don't think either of these great 1 and 2 teams in the West are looking forward to playing. If it's a close game, you know Steph Curry can get you over. So I think they've done a good job holding it together. Right now, it's just a question of day to day. He's got 20 games left, and hopefully he can get people healthy before the play-in. I mean, realistically, they're not getting to 6, and they're not going to fall to 11, so they know where they're at. It would be a lot easier starting out 7 and 8 for that play-in.
Coach, as you know, I've been sitting next to Ken NY for 12, 13 years, and he's been bragging about he's the best player to ever come out of New York. I'd like to hear from a legend like yourself. Can you please tell him who the best player coming out of Jersey is? And you better not say Anthony Avent. I'm telling you right now.
No, well, Anthony just got in the Seton Hall of Fame, but Double A would forgive me. He knows the guy from Newark that's sitting to Ernie's right-hand side. That's my Jersey #1 guy for sure.
Thank you, Coach.
Hey, PJ, I hate giving you a compliment. I really hate it more than anything, but I agree with Ernie. That throwback the other day was one of the best TV ideas people have had in a long time. So I just want to say congratulations to you and the guys.
Charlie, thanks. Yeah, you would have enjoyed. You know what was better, Charles? I know you guys would have figured it out. Monday night, the dinner where we just all got together and sat there, that was better than the game. The game was great, and NBC did a good job. But we all had such a great time Monday night. And then Tuesday, after we got back to the hotel, it was like a reunion. It was like the old Nike trips, Charles.
Yeah, and you're like the white Kenny Smith. You always know how to go to the bathroom at the right time when the check's coming.
Well, anyway. Anyway, I will say this. I'll tell you this. If it was a throwback, you should have had a throwback game and had this, like you playing in it, the Sixers. And you had the old Sixers playing in their game. But, Coach, I got to ask you a question about this time of year as a coaching standpoint. You know, when you're OKC and when you're Golden State, are you playing your players? You talk about if you're on the losing, let's say if you're not going to make the playoffs, what's your thought process as a coach if your team is not going to make the playoffs this time, and if they are going to make the playoffs, how are you approaching playing your players?
Well, unfortunately, I've coached both of those, but more of the ones that didn't make the playoffs. And sometimes it's just trying to keep everybody focused because they're looking ahead to moving, where they're going to go on vacation and things like that. So it's trying to keep the guys day to day because you want to be competitive. You want to be fair to the teams that are playing. So, you know, just because somebody is playing against a team that's not in the playoffs, you want to give your best effort so there's some integrity to the game down the stretch. The ones that are going to the playoffs, stay healthy, but it's interesting. You look at both of these teams. OKC needs to get J-Dub back, and he needs to get some reps. A.J. Mitchell back. Steph, when he gets back, as you guys well know, you get this late in the year, you're in basketball playing shape. These guys that have been out for a while, they need their reps. They need some games. So I think for Mark Daigneault and Steve Kerr, it's going to be walking that line between getting those guys out there and making sure they stay healthy, but at the same time getting ready for the play-in or the playoffs. Congratulations to Malloy, by the way, Kenny.
Oh, thank you, Coach. I appreciate that.
Hey, Coach, one more question. You know, the elephant in the room got answered last night in the Eastern Conference with Jason Tatum coming back. Now, you know, Detroit has been fantastic all year. Cleveland made the great trade for James Harden. So what do you think about the Eastern Conference now?
I tell you what, I think the Eastern Conference, it's the closest it's been. It's not the West, but I love the playoffs, particularly once you get beyond that first week. Joe Mazzulla and John Blair Bickerstaff have done unbelievable jobs. Celtics, I mean, they added one of the best players in the league late in the year. That's a pretty good addition. The Knicks have been very strong, particularly lately. In Cleveland, everybody's wondering. James Harden seems to be a good fit there. I'm looking forward. I think we're going to be West with the ESPN radio. I know you guys will be on the other side, but I'm looking forward. Hey, how about that tight end that won your competition last night?
Hey, big guy. Hey, listen, first time, that's the first time we said, Jersey. Hey, it's been a long time he's been called tight end, too, just for the record.
I'll tell you what, he's got good hands. I don't want to say so. Two of the other guys seem to drop their first one.
Thank you. Tell them.
I played one sport, Coach. Yeah, I was one sport pony.
Hey, last thing for you, PJ.
For Mr. Curran.
Last thing for you is, look, you're going to watch SGA tonight. Last year's MVP. Who's this year's MVP?
A month ago, I would have said Nikola Jokic because I think he's the best player in the year. He is in a funk right now. He's not playing very well. We just had him. I think he will get back to playing that way. I think when he's playing at the top of his game, I think it's got to be him because he impacts the game in more ways. I always want to go with the MVP on the best team, and you know who that is. Best home record, best road record, best overall record right now is still OKC. So today, it's SGA for me.
What about who's having the best season, PJ? It's not the best player all the time. There's nobody listen, I know that Joker, in my opinion, he's the best. Shea is unbelievable. But you can't tell me Cade Cunningham and Jaylen Brown haven't had the best seasons.
I'm not arguing with that, but the question was asked for me. It wasn't asked for you, Charles. Ernie wants to ask you a question. He can ask you a question.
Yeah, Jersey,
this is true. This is true.
Yeah. Well, PJ, it's very much when Charles won the MVP, Michael Jordan still was the best player.
He was, I agree. But I had a better year.
That's debatable, too.
Who had the best record in the league that year?
That's
the Phoenix Suns.
Debatable.
Okay,
bragging about that?
Yes.
Bragging about that?
Yes.
PJ, I lied. Here's the last thing, PJ, from us, because I know you got a game to do. Best veal parm in Oklahoma City?
That's a tough one. I'm going with Rococo. My guy at Michael's Grill, Michael Sills, sold the place, so I got to go with Rococo. Bruce Reinhardt. If you guys make it back here, you'll love it.
Okay.
PJ, we all love Italian food, but we want to have some diversity at some point. We've been out with you 1,000 times. We've had Italian 1,000 times.
Yeah, well, 1,000 times. It's about your time to pick up a check, Charlie.
Okay, Kenny.
Great talking to you, PJ Carlissimo. Always great catching up, man. You're a good man.
All right, Ernie, thank you very much.
Have a great time tonight. He's the best.
He's the best. Great dude.
Credit One Bank gives us ones to watch. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 124 straight games of at least 20 points. He's just 2 behind Wilt.
See, there y'all we give you an inch, y'all take a mile.
It's a fact.
I know. Yeah, Shaq, every time we give America a little rope, they have to go too far.
What's the problem with that?
You like Wilt now?
No, we're not saying he's Wilt. We're saying Wilt had 124 of these, and SGA had this many.
He's basically what Ernie is saying. It's a
Finally, I agree with you, Chuck.
It's a consistency of greatness. It's a consistency of greatness.
Come on, man. We give you just a little leeway.
You have 2 great players on this panel, and y'all on that list. That's amazing.
Don't be the get off my lawn guy.
From the free throw line, he shoots 100% in his career.
Man. We just America. Just because we throw y'all stats, I told you.
That is an impressive stat. Can I see it again?
Very impressive.
Can I see it again?
It's very impressive.
Yeah, put it back up again.
That is impressive.
I'm not gonna hate. That's very
commitment
impressive.
to excellence over a long
Y'all just have to take things too far.
Because you know what this points out to me. Credit One Bank.
20 points a game.
This is the third time we've had them sponsor an element, and the second time Chuck has had a dispute with it. Last night it was about the player of the game.
That's a lot of points.
I didn't say it wasn't impressive. I did not say it wasn't impressive.
Right.
I just said y'all taking it too far.
Look at the names on that list.
Listen.
If his name wasn't on that list, would he have taken it too far? No, yeah, Wilt,
I did not say
Michael Jordan, you had Oscar Robertson.
It's not impressive.
And you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's not what I'm saying.
Kenny.
Come on, stop it, Kenneth.
20 or more. Excellent.
I know what you're saying.
Commitment to excellence over a long period of time.
I love Shai Gilgeous, but come on now.
By the way,
I have to take things too far.
We've got the Warriors and the Thunder tonight here on ABC. And we've got the bottom of the hour for the tip in OKC.
That's Kenny.